Welcome to the tutorial on how to use the Switch. Honestly, if I'm being honest, okay, the Switch, like I said in my last video, it's just the best device, okay? So, I'm not gonna glaze it too much. Just quickly get the Switch. Okay, now, in order to use the Switch, you have to be in creative mode, so, I just give a quick, what's it called? A quick, kind of obvious steps. First, you open Fortnite, then you press the play button. Then you, go on Buy Epic in the Discover tab, and you look for Creative, and then you press play, and you get into preferably a fresh world that has not really too much, clutter around, and then you're in. Okay, and then, you can just go to here, this tab, contents, and then devices, and then Switch. You can even look it up right here. But anyway, the Switch is just the best device, okay? If I'm trying to give an example, the Switch is the ones and zeros in coding, okay? That's how good it is. But anyway, here's the Switch, and I'm gonna be showing you how to use it. So, let's just get some easy things. Okay, so first of all, for a demonstration, I'm just gonna get these doll-like things. Oh, this one's too big. Okay, there we go. 3 objects, all right here. Now, on each one of their pieces. Okay, these are prop manipulators. They just basically what I'm doing with them is I'm gonna make them be able to go invisible and unvisible. So, wait, let me just set all this up and then I'll show you. What? And then I guess now we have this. Okay, I'll explain it now. So, the Switch, like I said, is like the ones and zeros. You can kind of think of as negative and positive. This is negative, and when it's green, it's positive. So, there's a lot of stats. I haven't really looked at all these, but these are kind of like, sounds, interaction, cooldown, that kind of stuff, which are useful, but not in the right now. I'm just trying to tell you the functions it can do. Okay, so let me show you the functions. The functions are very simple. As you can see, on turned on, send to, and then you put the device here. So that's how basically all these work. They just have different, I guess, starting points. So activators. So on check results, it will send to. On check results off, send to, and then so and so. So we're gonna first start off with the simple on and off. Let's just say when turned on, and then you select your device. So in this case, I gotta name these. Hold on. Head 1, head 2, oh, head 3. Boom. Okay, now that we got our heads, look. So we get all these. And actually, we'll keep it simple for now. This, and get all the heads. Head 1, head 2, and head 3. And we're gonna show props, because on. Show props, show props. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but opposite. So we're gonna get head 1, head 2, head 3, and we're gonna turn hide props. Okay, so now that all these are affected, every time this is on, so green, these will show. These will be like here, like how they are right now, without these purple blocks or these purple like spheres on their heads. And then whenever it's off like this, it will hide the props. And we'll see about these. I don't know if I'll show you guys this in this video, but we'll see about them. But for now, if I just start game right now, we'll see demonstration. Okay, let's get out of here before we get shot. Does this thing have boost? It doesn't have boost. It's only hunk. Wait, what? Okay, anyway, so see, we have these 3 doll things right here. Princess, Wobble, or something like that, and the hot dog. Now, since right now it's just, that's how it is. I put it so where it will show props and not affect it. So when I turn it on, it's not gonna do anything. It's gonna seem like it didn't do anything, but right now they're on their on phase. But now when I turn it off, they're hidden. You see? And this is very simple. Now, one of the reasons I decided to show you guys how to use the Switch in the first place was because the previous device I used to use was just very hard to use. The trigger. The trigger is just, it's an older device, so it makes sense, but like, it's kind of outdated. It only has an activate function, so you can activate something and activate. And the button is the same thing. You can only press in the button and it'll come back out. But with the switch is off and on, which gives a lot more opportunity. For example, I'll show you. So, I'll just make a quick system that I think will be cool, actually. Excuse this Japanese. Timer. There we go. And we'll make a timer right here. Or let me put this right here so it's convenient.
Okay, so while I was building the example, after I built it, well, it just didn't work. So I ended up building a simpler machine that, sadly, I'm not sadly, but like, I really wanted this to be a all switch video. But I ended up using the trigger, as you'll see. But the demonstration still gets across, so I guess that's fine.
We encounter one, state changes, then this will disable and enable this one. This will be enabled. Now, naturally, this should be disabled, off. And this is the same thing, enabled, off. So now, this will enable, and that will disable. So now this was here, and will also be affected by that same thing. You know, this might be more complicated than I thought. I gotta think of something better. Hold on. This disable thing doesn't work. I didn't want to have to use this device, but I think I'm gonna have to use the trigger. Okay. So it's not. It doesn't not work. I'm just saying I think the Switch is superior of a device. In terms of which one's better. What am I doing? Head. And in certain cases, like right now, it can make things a lot easier. I think it's good to use sometimes, but in terms of like for the things I normally use it's just not the best. It's just not the best. Show prop and show props. High props. Woo, quick. And literally, with that, it's finished. Which is kind of crazy. Boost, please. Come on. Let's go. Okay, but anyway, look. So now, if I press this, only she's there. Oh, and I guess, yes, but look at this. Now he's there. So I can choose. Right when I want to see, right when I have the character I want, I can just pause it. So let's say I want the princess. Pause it. Boom. Now let's say I want the smiling person. Boom. Now let's say I want the princess again. Now I want the dog. You see how useful the Switch is? And that was literally by only using the simple on and off functions. On and off. Yep. Boom. See, I only used the on and off, and that's what the device could do. Now, as one more thing, so props. Okay, and this should all be working. Okay. Please don't shoot me. Please. Oh, it's charging up. I can't use the boost because it's charging up. Okay, one last off the bridge. Yes. So, and this is just one more thing. I actually didn't even make this invisible, but as you can see, there are triggers above these heads. With a trigger, you can only activate one thing. So, for example, this princess is the only one that's gonna be here. Boom. You can only trigger one thing. But if I trigger it again, it doesn't like reverse it or do anything else because it only has one input. It's a positive, or just think of it as a positive input. There's one input, so all these only have one thing they can do. If we're thinking about it just in terms of what it can trigger, it can technically trigger a whole bunch of things at the same time, but like it only has one input. But with these have two inputs. So for example, I can turn this on and on. and on, and all these will show, and then I can turn off, and off. I can't do that with that one because that one has only one input. This one has two inputs. It has a negative and a positive. Negative, positive, negative, positive. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video. This is not the normal type of videos I would like to post or do post normally. If you look at my last video, I did post something similar to this, but I'm just trying to meet a goal, like I said in the last video, of posting every single month or at least one video a month. Because recently or last year, my post schedule was terrible. So this is another emergency video. If you're wanting to watch my channel more, I mean you can, but like my content probably won't look like this. It'll look similar, but like I'm gonna be doing stuff with this, and then yeah, you'll see when I post a video I want to post. But anyway, this video was fun doing, even though it was an emergency video. Like and subscribe if you guys liked it, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye. My fingers are cold. I can't edit the same. No.